Peace, y'all. You already know the vibes, divine your destiny, back at it like a tarot addict. And we are going to be discussing what is coming towards you in this next 7 days. What is to be expected? If that sounds something like you're vibing with, connect with your girl. We're going to tune in and tap with spirit real quick. Let's take a few deep breaths. At this time, calling forth my spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, asking what messages you have to deliver to the collective today. What is it that we need to know? What is heading our way? What is coming toward us in the next 7 days? With gratitude for using me as a vessel in which these messages flow to and through, asking you to show flow, protect, and cover me as I channel these messages. Amen.
Are you an ambitious co-creator with a strategy that feels out of alignment? You're meant for mastery, but if your vision feels blurred or your next move isn't crystal clear, you're wasting your most valuable asset, your energy. That's why I created the Divine Alignment Blueprint. This isn't just a reading, it's your personalized 90-minute strategic command session. We pinpoint your highest purpose, clear the energetic blocks, and forge your sovereign action plan, a precise divine strategy to accelerate your purpose for the next 6 to 12 months. Stop guessing. Start commanding. Book your Divine Alignment Blueprint session today and unlock your undeniable destiny.
Crown chakra. Ooh, I'm not taking all of that. But we'll see. Suffering in silence. What is happening? Balance came out with light. And just so we are all clear, when I said we're not taking all of those cards, these are the two cards that flip. So we will be taking all of those cards. Bottom of deck energy is foundation and achievements. It's a lot going on all of a sudden. She's ready to pass. I don't even know what just happened. The airplanes are normal, but the car started beeping and all kind of other shit. So maybe it's a little some chaos occurring, just like outside noise and chatter occurring this week. What I'm getting from this spread though off top, Spirit is letting you know that in the next 7 days there will be like guidance or a message coming in for you, right? With this crown chakra card, this is very much like spiritual guidance. Spirit's trying to get your attention. Spirit is sending you signs, synchronicities, messages. They're asking you to pay attention, right? With the suffering and silence card, maybe an opportunity or a need to speak up this week, to say what it is that you need to say. There are some things that you've been sitting on, right? Things that literally, like mentally or emotionally, because you're keeping quiet about, have been creating more conflict for you within yourself. And so Spirit is saying in 7 days there will be an opportunity for you to release yourself from whatever this silence is, whatever this suffering is. And in so, it's going to bring you balance, right? It's going to bring you more authentically to yourself. My right ear is ringing. Let's dive in now. So we're looking here at this crown chakra card. Spirit is encouraging you to heal, open, and align in your crown chakra. Like I said, they're trying to get your attention. They're trying to send you a message, listening to your inner guidance, your inner voice, and your spiritual team at this time, right? Spirit is trying to get you out of your head, out of whatever mental cycle, into mental anguish you find yourself dealing with, especially when it comes from the things you've healed through in the past, right? The wounded warrior, the wounded healer part. So Spirit is saying, yeah, definitely there's some mental entrapment that you've been going back and forth with within yourself when it comes to the things that you've dealt with in the past, the things you've already healed from. And Spirit is trying to send you guidance so you can move out of that energy, right? With this Eight of Wands, this is quick correspondence or messages. So this is almost giving me like this guidance is here for you. These messages are coming in for you because Spirit wants you to step into your Empress energy, your creative energy. They want you to recognize the opportunities, the abundance that is here coming towards you. Definitely your ships are coming in at this point. So Spirit wants you to get out of your mental conflict, mental anguish, right? Mind, so that you can actually see the opportunities that are here for you. You can actually see the abundance and the creative energy that is pouring into your life at this time, right? Because Michael right here is blindfolded. And Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck, she's also blindfolded. And in reverse, that's indecision, right? So Spirit is saying like they don't want you to be sitting in this energy of indecision because you're not paying attention with your psychic eye, right? So they're asking you to get out of that mental bag so that you can be clear-minded intuitively, so that you can recognize when these opportunities and these shifts and this motion occurs for you, because there's definitely motion occurring within the next 7 days to help you move into your Empress energy, man or woman energy, right? To help you move into your abundance, to help you move into fertility, to help you move into creativity, to help you move into relaxation, luxury. Okay. There's definitely something you got to get off your chest with that suffering and silence card. Let's dive into that, Spirit. Let's see my jump on this. They jump, I be acting like this. Yeah. So definitely the Seven of Swords is on the bottom of the deck in reverse. So Spirit is definitely saying there's some deception, some envy, some just sneakiness going on that you have got to remove yourself from, right? Maybe you're the one sneaking around because you're suffering in silence, mentally and emotionally. There's some things you got to say that you haven't been saying, so you just it's keeping you stuck. There are a lot of wands. I got the King of Wands. I got the Knight of Wands. My nose is beginning to run. I am channeling. Excuse me. Thank you, Spirit. I got the King of Wands. I got the Queen of Wands. I got the Knight of Wands. Very passionate energy, just like all over the place, right? So what's coming towards you is passion, ignition, right? Passion toward your gifts, towards your abilities, towards your talents, towards what it is that you already know is what you're supposed to be focusing on, what you're supposed to be leaning on. So maybe that you have just been feeling like not it. You haven't been feeling the desire to move into your creative endeavors, to move with your passions. Maybe you've been feeling like at a lull. Maybe you've been feeling a little burnt out. Maybe you've been feeling some blockages. I did do a burnout reading this week. I'll put it at the end of this video so that you can watch it if you're feeling called, but it's very much about like what is burning you out and what it is that you need to step out of and how to step out of that burnout. That's what I'm getting, right? The suffering and silence card, maybe it is not an external energy, it's your own mental that is keeping you in this cycle, right? Of burnout, keeping you in this cycle of just not feeling it. But what I'm seeing in this next 7 days is like energy is going to be picking up for you, right? This Eight of Wands, this is quick motion, quick movement, quick energy. So you might notice that your energy is picking up. You might have literally just like energy to do more around the house. You might have been sleeping a lot. But Spirit is saying it's about to pick up. You're about to be like, get her done. Yeah, this is a gift from spirit, right? With the Six of Pentacles energy, because you have been in the suffering, you have been in the silence, and this cycle is coming to an end this week. Whatever it is that you've been suffering about in silence in your mind, mental, emotional, whatever has had you stagnant or stuck in anguish or despair of any kind is coming to an end, right? And it's almost like a weight is being lifted off of you so that you can move into your passions and move into your purpose, right? Move into your balance in your life. So maybe this is the weight of the past, right? We were talking about that Nine of Wands and that Eight of Swords energy. The mental anguish, the mental anxieties of the past hurts, past traumas, past losses, past deceits, right? So spirit is saying like, yeah, this burden of this energy is being lifted off of you so that you can come into balance with yourself. You can come into balance and really begin to radiate authentically the light it is that you show up with in this world. Four of Wands, this is happiness, this is connection, receptivity, joy, stability. Mhm. But you have to put the burdens down with this Ten of Wands, right? You have to allow yourself the freedom, the permission is what I'm hearing, to release the burdens of the past, to allow yourself to step fully and authentically into the light it is that you were destined to show up as, right? So that you can come into this place of balance and harmony, right? You can come into this place of peace, of ease, of collaboration with this Three of Pentacles, right? You can come into this place of healing with this Star card. She gives me balance as well because she's in the land and in the water, right? So you can come into this place of balance and healing only once you choose to walk away and remove yourself from whatever burdens, whatever baggage, whatever had you feeling bent over. I have no other word for what I'm hearing. But like for real, like look at how bent over, tired, overworked, exhausted is what I'm hearing. Right. And we were just talking about how like your energy is picking up. So dropping these burdens mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, energetically is what is going to help your energy pick up. That's what's going to bring you back into this energy of Ten of Cups, stability, success. I know you got it. Fulfillment and achievement in the Ten of Cups. And these basically the same cards in the Oracle and the Ten. This is exactly where you are stepping into. This is exactly what you're calling into yourself. However, we have to allow ourselves to move out of and move away from anything internally or externally that is keeping us stuck to the cycles and the narratives of the past that's keeping us stuck to this cycle of suffering, this cycle of silence, right? With this light card, you're supposed to be seen. The Empress, the light, these are energies that are supposed to be seen, that are supposed to be recognized, that are supposed to be in the forefront. So, like, Spirit is asking you with this suffering and silence card, allow yourself to be seen, perceived. You know, everybody hates to be perceived. Allow yourself to be perceived. Who cares what they think? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they're gonna do it anyway. So let them do it, and you do you. Patience and planning, Spirit is saying. Moving forward, moving in these next 7 days, be patient with yourself and put in a plan of action, put in a plan of how to walk away or release whatever this energy is, right? Or put in a plan of how to move into a more healed and peaceful space within yourself, right? When this energy starts to pick up, what steps can be taken to help you move toward that balance instead of sitting in that mental anguish, right? They're encouraging you to take some time for yourself in solitude. 999. I got 999, I got 777, 111, 1111. Portal energy, definitely. This is a shift that is occurring, which is why Spirit is asking you to spend some time by yourself, spend some time in solitude so that you can do that healing work, so that you can remove the burdens, right? This is in reverse, so we're definitely working on removing the burdens, but I'm looking at it upright just so we can see like the full picture. Remove the burdens, remove whatever energetically is wrapped itself around you, right? Or whatever energetically you've allowed to wrap itself around you, whatever stakes it is mentally that you have put in your own abundance and fertility. Because you are already victorious and successful, and you are moving into this place of spiritual union. You're connecting with energies and people, places, opportunities, experiences that are fully connected and aligned with who it is you're becoming and where it is that you're going. But you have to allow yourself the space and the permission to be that person, to step into that alignment. Heartache and loss is in reverse when you split the deck. So once again, you have to allow yourself the permission to step out of the narrative and the cycle of that heartache and loss that you've experienced so that you can fully authentically allow yourself the freedom to shine moving forward, right? That has been the message. What's coming toward you in this next 7 days? What's coming toward you? And this is a timeless reading. So whenever you catch this, 7 days and probably a little hereafter, time, what is time? But what's coming towards you is healing, right? What's coming towards you is abundance. What's coming towards you is authenticity, it's balance, it's peace. But the thing about it is it can come towards you all at once. You have to be open and willing to accept it, right? So if you're allowing yourself to sit in this cycle of suffering or mental anguish or depression or anxiety, whatever it might be for you, then even though this energy is coming towards you, you're not going to be mentally clear enough, emotionally clear enough, spiritually clear enough to receive it, which is why Spirit is asking you to move in this next 7 days with patience, with grace for yourself, but also in the energy of healing, of releasing whatever that burden, whatever that baggage energy is, because it's only stopping you from your greatness. That has been the message. If you like this video, share it with somebody you think needs to hear it. If you need anything from me, it is in the description box or my bio. If you would like to book a deeper reading with your girl, you can do that as well. That link is in my bio. And until next time, stay divine.